Hello people, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. This is my review of the game which took place yesterday evening at the Stade Pierre-Mauroy in the UEFA Champions League group stage between LOSC Lille and Chelsea, which Chelsea ended up winning by 2-1. So what I'm going to do for you guys in terms of this review is that firstly, I'll be giving you guys the lineup that Lampard fielded at the start of yesterday's match. I'll then be giving you guys my thoughts on the match itself. And lastly, I'll be giving you guys my thoughts on Chelsea's upcoming Premier League fixture, which will be taking place at the St Mary's Stadium this Sunday against Southampton with kickoff time. So without further ado, I'm just going to where I'm not able to edit this because I'm not using my phone. I'm actually using my tablet. But yes, getting straight into the lineup that Frank Lampard fielded at the start of the match. He went with a 3-4-3. He went with Kepa in goal. He went with a back three of Cesar Azpilicueta, Kurt Zouma, and Fikayo Tomori. He went with a midfield four, including the two wing backs of Reece James, N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, and Marcos Alonso. And he went with a front three from right to left of Willian, Tammy Abraham, and Mason Mount. So that is the lineup that Frank Lampard fielded at the start of yesterday's match. Now, for my thoughts on the match itself, I do think that we played well overall. But in terms of the first half and the second half, and starting off with the first half, I do think that overall it was a good first half. We started really well. We did put them under a lot of pressure early on. We didn't create all too many chances, however, but we looked as though we were just ready to go at them and put them under a lot of pressure. Towards the middle of the first half, though, we did allow them to go into the game a little bit. But in the 22nd minute of the match, we made it 1-0 through Tammy Abraham, and it was a brilliant goal. And it was his first ever it is his first ever Champions League goal, and it was assisted by Fikayo Tomori. It was an absolutely brilliant pass. Stayed on side. It was a brilliant, brilliant decision by the person who was operating VAR or VAR, because it did go to VAR or VAR. I'll say it again, but Tammy Abraham was clearly on side, and it was a beautiful finish from him as well. And like I said, that was his first ever Champions League goal, and hopefully he gets many more. But yes, that was what made it 1-0. But 11 minutes later, we then went and conceded, and you guys can probably guess what I'm going to say next. It was from a set piece, and we really should have done better. We conceded a corner. I believe it was Kurt Zouma who conceded the corner. Um, Whipped in. The player Victor Osimhen, if that's how you pronounce his name, had a lot of space in the box. We seriously need to stop using zonal marking whenever we're defending set pieces, because it just doesn't seem to be working. I think Frank Lampard should deploy a man on my sorry. I think Frank Lampard should deploy a man on man marking system, because I think it just works a lot better, and we just don't seem to be able to attack the ball when we're using zonal marking, and that is what we have to do when we're using zonal marking. But yes, Victor Osimhen then gets on the ball, heads it. Kepa, I don't think he could have done better with that. It's not his fault. Um, the header was fairly close to him, but yes, that was what made it 1-0. A good goal on their part, but we seriously should have done a lot better than we actually did um, in terms of the defending for that goal. But yes, it was 1-1 at half time. Overall, I think we should have done a lot better with the goal. I think it was a decent first half from us. Jorginho did have that chance to put us back in the lead, literally just before half time. But I do think that we played fairly well in the first half. In terms of the second half now, I think that we controlled large parts of the second half. Lille didn't really do too much in the second half. We did create chances, but they weren't really clear cut. Um, I'm gonna have to breeze through this because I'm not entirely sure how much memory my tablet has on it. Um, but it was a good second half. I think that Willian had a great second half. Everyone on the pitch had a great second half. We looked as though we wanted to get that goal that would put us into the lead, and therefore, and sorry for stuttering. We looked as though we wanted to get that second goal, which would allow us to sit back and relax and pass the ball around and stop them from hitting us on dangerous counterattacks. To be fair to Lille, they did almost put the ball in the back of the net for the second time after we got the second goal. Um, which I'm actually going to talk about now. Brilliant cross from Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he showed some brilliant strength as well. He beat his man, shrugged him off, put in a beautiful cross which fell to Willian. He then hit it into the ground. It actually nutmegged one of their defenders, and it went straight over the goalkeeper's head. And for me, Willian deserved it. I thought Willian had an excellent game yesterday. He was causing them a lot of trouble, and could he have been our man of the match? Maybe, but I thought that everyone had a good game yesterday. Um, Reece James did a good job. Callum Hudson-Odoi did a good job when he came on. Tammy Abraham got a goal and did a really good job up front. Everyone had a good game, and I'll say it again. Um, but overall, great performance. I think we deserve to win. I know I kind of had to paraphrase because I didn't actually make any notes for my review. I normally do so, but for this one, I haven't done so because I don't actually have my phone. I'm actually using my tablet. I know I said this already, but I'm not going to go into why I don't have my phone. I will have it back soon. I will be getting a new phone soon anyway because I've been planning on getting one anyway. But yes, overall, great performance from Chelsea. We deserved the win, and I actually got my prediction correct. Hey, hey. But yes, in terms of the positives and the negatives, I've got two positives and one negative. The two positives were that we carried on fighting throughout the entire game. We showed the desire, the spirit, and the passion in which Frank Lampard would have most certainly demanded from the players, and they definitely showed that. Tammy Abraham. Um, the second positive is to do with Tammy Abraham, and that is that he got his first ever Champions League goal, and that hopefully he gets many more. And it was a great performance from Tammy Abraham yesterday as well. I thought that he did really well against the two LOSCCHE centre backs. But the only negative I do have, and I'm sure you guys can guess what the negative I do have is, it's to do with the fact that we conceded from a set piece. But I'm not going to dwell on it for too long, or I'm not going to dwell on it too much because I'm sure that we'll get better at defending from set pieces, or defending set pieces, shall I say, over time. And this is a young team, so we're going to have to give them time anyways. But yes, that is it for my thoughts on the game. Please let me know what your thoughts on the game are in the comment section below, and as always, I'll do my best to respond. But now to conclude this review, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on Chelsea's upcoming Premier League fixture against Southampton, which will of course be played at St Mary's on Sunday with kickoff at 2 p.m. UK time. I do think that this will be a difficult game. I do think that Frank Lampard should go with a similar team to the team that played in France yesterday, or in Lille to be more precise, of course. Um, I do think we can win, but we'll just have to see, won't we? I am confident that the team can get the job done. Um, it is going to be hard because Southampton are doing well. But yes, that is it for this review. I'm not going to tell you guys why I don't have my phone. It is very personal, but I hope you guys bear with me. I know the quality's not too great on this tablet, but please bear with me. This is what I have at the moment, and I am doing my best. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you very soon for some more videos. Come on, you Blues, and peace.